In order for a quadrilateral to be a parallelogram, it has to have opposite sides congruent and opposite sides also parallel. So in this particular topic, we're going to have to find the length of sides, and we're also going to have to find the slopes of a couple sides, and then we can talk about if it's a parallelogram or not. So if you can find two sides that are the same length, like opposite sides, and then that they have the same slope, then they will be a parallelogram. And it's this reason here that they have marked, because one pair of opposite sides are both congruent and parallel. So we'll just go over like the formulas and stuff that you'll need to know to find length. I just want to show you really quick that when you are finding length, so like QR, we're finding, it's basically the Pythagorean theorem. So you just do the difference in y's. So how far apart are R and Q according to the y's? So -5 to 3 is 8. So you take 8 and square it, and then you find out how far apart they are for the x's. So -4 to -1 is 3 units. So you square that, and then you take the square root. So we'll do 64 plus 9 is 73. So the square root of 73, and that's what we'll put in for QR, put square root of 73. And then for P and S, we do the same thing. We find the difference in their Y's. So we'll start with that one. Let's see, we're doing P and S. So -7 to 1 is 8. So 8 squared 64, and 1 to 4 is 3. So this is the same because 3 squared is 9. So we'll just do square root of 73. And then it's looking for slope. So the slope, I think we're doing, oh, RS and PQ. Okay, so the slope between RS and PQ are they're both negative. So let me just put that in before I forget. And then we'll get the fraction. Just have to remember rise over run. Okay, so RS, rise 1, 2, to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2/5 for this one. And then we'll find PQ is 1, 2, hopefully 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2/5. So the quadrilateral is a parallelogram because it has two pairs of opposite sides that are parallel. The quadrilateral is because it has one pair of opposite sides that are parallel, even though the other two sides, no. The quadrilateral is not, no, cannot, wait, two pairs of opposite sides that are parallel. Oh, we didn't find the slope. We found the length of these. Uh-oh. Okay, let's go back. We don't need the length. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to put this one because I know that. And then we want the slopes here. QR and PS is going to be, okay, they're positive. So we're going to rise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and run 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, it was 8/3. That was the same as the other one. So we'll just put 8/3. Oh, shoot. Good thing I read that. Okay, the next one. So we got to be careful. We're talking about lengths or lengths. Okay, so these two, we want lengths of all of them. Okay, so the length of QR. So we look between the y's is 1. So 1 squared is 1. Between 4 and -1. So we're looking at the x's is 5 squared is 25. So the square root of 1 plus 25 is the square root of 26. And then for P and S, we have 1 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So same thing, square root of 26. Then we have to find the length of RS and PQ. So RS is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 49 plus 1, 2, 3, 9 is 58. So square root of 58. And then PQ is, let me just look at the points. So between 3 and -4 is 7, so 49. Between 1 and 4 is 3 and 9, and 3 squared is 9. So 49 plus 9 is also 58. So the quadrilateral is a pair because one pair of opposite sides that are congruent, even though, no, the quadrilateral is a pair because of two pairs of opposite sides that are congruent. And that's what we showed here. So we're going to click that one. So you kind of want to click the one of like what you showed in the problem looks like. So we're going to do length, and then we'll do slope of those two. Okay, so P and Q, how long is that? So it's one side's 1 and 1, 2, 3. So square root of 10, because 1 squared is 1 and 3 squared is 9, and you add those together. Then RS is 1, 1, 2, same thing, square root of 10. And the slope is a -1/3 for both of them, -1/3. So we're going to find it's a parallelogram because there's two opposite sides that are congruent and parallel. Quadrilateral because it has one pair of opposite sides that are both congruent and parallel. Good, that's exactly what we just showed. And that's the end of the lesson.